Live from the Fastener TV studios, it's In the News with Fastener News Desk.
Thank you, Chris. I'm Lisa Kleinhandler, Editor-in-Chief at Fastener News Desk. It's In the News the week of February 28th, 2022. This week's episode of In the News is sponsored by Product Genius Technology. Enhance your website customer experience with the new view for industrial product search. Turn your sales teams into product geniuses when selling complex product categories online. In manufacturing news, nearly 75% of women in manufacturing recommend a career in the industry. In a new study from Xometry and Women in Manufacturing, they surveyed more than 660 manufacturing companies to better understand industry makeup, career and recruitment opportunities, desired benefits and training options, and industry attitudes and perceptions. WIM is pleased to release the second annual report through our ongoing partnership with Xometry's Thomas Net, says Allison Grialis, president of the Women in Manufacturing and the WIM Education Foundation. As the only national association dedicated to year-round support for women in the manufacturing sector, this report is an important part of our efforts to jumpstart conversations about gender representation in manufacturing and empower women to embrace the fulfilling, lucrative careers we know this industry can provide. We hope our data equips businesses with the knowledge necessary to provide a more inclusive workplace for all, and are thrilled to see that companies are working to adopt practices to help advance this goal. Some of the report findings include 75% of women and 80% of men are likely or very likely to recommend a career in manufacturing. STEM programs are the most effective pathway for women to enter the manufacturing industry, and training programs have the most significant impact on career advancement. Get a copy of the insightful resource at thomasnet.com or womeninmanufacturing.org. And in fastener news, check out the latest episode of Fully Threaded Radio. It's episode 173, Unchained. Strong sales and demand keep optimism alive, even as distributors come to terms with the new normal of outrageous delivery schedules. Meanwhile, major shipping concerns are deploying blockchain technology to manage global supply chains, despite the fastener industry's apparent disinterest. AFC Industries CEO Kevin Godin weighs in on the situation and discusses his company's recent wave of acquisitions. Fresh off a merger of their own, Linfast Solutions Group manager John Newman and Solution Industries General Manager Tim Vath shared their thoughts on joining forces and moving ahead. Join host Eric Dudas and Brian Musker for the new episode of Fully Threaded, and you can find that at fullythreaded.com. And in Fastener Association news, women in the fastener industry have announced that the Margaret Davis Scholarship application is now open. Wi-Fi honors the memory of Margaret Davis of ISCO Incorporated and BTM Manufacturing with a scholarship to the Fastener Fair USA. Scholarship application submission will offer Wi-Fi members requesting financial assistance to attend Fastener Fair USA in Detroit, Michigan, May 17th through the 19th. Scholarship awardees will receive travel, accommodations, and entrance to the expo. The recipient will be required to work at the Wi-Fi show booth. Apply now for the scholarship at fastenerwomen.com. And attention young fastener professionals. Do you work at a fastener distribution company, manufacturer, or industry provider and want to make a greater impact on the industry? Well, the Young Fastener Professionals organization is looking for young, motivated, self-starters, and team builders to help grow their organization on a national level. The Young Fastener Professionals organization is committed to providing educational and networking opportunities for the ambitious young professionals desiring professional growth within the fastener industry. They empower, advocate for, and provide opportunities for education and networking for the young fastener professional. For more information about getting involved with the YFP, contact the nfda-fasteners.org. And 2022 marks the 40th anniversary of the International Fastener Expo's Fastener Hall of Fame, which recognizes professionals who have made a significant and enduring contribution to the industrial fastener industry on a national or global scale. As part of the annual International Fastener Expo, the Hall of Fame inductees are selected from names submitted by people like you. Now is the time to nominate someone you think that has made a difference to the fastener industry through leadership, innovation, or education. Are you ready to nominate a deserving colleague today? Nominate online at fastenershows.com. The deadline for submissions is July 30th. And in case you missed it, the Fastener Training Institute has announced that the dates for Fastener Training Week Cleveland have been changed to May 2nd to the 6th. And to read more about the stories featured in this week's episode of In the News, you can go to fastenernewsdesk.com or in our Twitter feed at @FastenerNews, or you can join in at LinkedIn in our Fastener News community. And in additive manufacturing news, Desktop Metal has shipped the first production system P50 printer to Stanley Black & Decker, marking the commercialization of their flagship additive manufacturing technology for mass production of end-use metal parts. As one of the most highly anticipated advanced manufacturing systems ever introduced, the P50 is the product of nearly $100 million of investment and 4 years of development program overseen by Desktop Metal engineers and material scientists. The P50 is designed to mass produce high-performance metal parts with repeatability and cost required to compete with the conventional manufacturing. Stanley Black & Decker is the first P50 customer, being a purpose-driven industrial organization that operates the world's largest tools and storage business, including iconic brands such as DeWalt, Black & Decker, and Craftsman. The production system is the world's fastest way to print 3D metal parts at scale. And in technology news, the past 2 years have been a wake-up call for distributors and manufacturers. B2B buyers' behaviors have gone full-on digital. Digitizing data and product information is key to the beginnings of your digital transformation. Data is the key to your company's digital growth. Is your product data ready for e-commerce, a great user experience, investors, or marketplaces? Product Genius Technology services include consulting, strategizing, data cleaning, and preparation. Contact productgeniustechnology.com or call 1-800-FASTENERS to find out how to get started today. Fastener News Desk wants to hear from you. We have a new series called Let's Talk About It. In 300 to 500 words, tell us what you think about the state of the fastener industry, supply chain disruptions, fluctuating pricing, 3D printing, workforce, digital transformation, e-commerce, or something else that you are passionate about that affects the fastener industry. Your entry could be chosen to be featured at Fastener News Desk, which includes a link to your website and promo in our Fastener News communities. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of In the News with Fastener News Desk. Until next week, be well, stay safe, and keep it fascinating.